Hi guys, and welcome to today's video in which I'm taking you through my year-end scent with 12 perfumes for 12 months, which I actually got inspired to film by Anne-Lauren, so go check out her video and keep on watching mine for all the details regarding these 12 perfumes that capture different moods, seasons, moments, and even a piece of my personality. So down below in the description box you'll find more information. Please check it out, and if you like this a little bit more personal and chatty type of content, don't forget to like this video as well as feel free to subscribe to my channel because I would love to have you here. And once you're done with that, we can start our journey with January, the first month that we are starting off clean, confident, and really cool with Musk Noble by Guerlain, which is this elegant mix of musk, leather, and aldehydes. A little bit of rose that is very cool down and feels like wearing a fur coat while the snow is falling quietly all around you, because it is a really sophisticated blend that is a little bit animalic but not too sharp. It's like snow melting on your skin, and if you happen to like the musky note but you don't want it to be too white, just a little bit of sexiness is in here, and I really like to wear it when it's cold outside. It warms me but in this cool way, which is a little bit polarizing, but I find that it's a very special fragrance. But let me know, do you prefer to start the year with a fresh fragrance or a cozy one? And we are moving on to February, which is the month of love, so of course I needed to pick a very sultry perfume like Pink Champagne Truffle by Pana London, which I find is a hidden gem. Let me know if you've ever heard about this fantastic fragrance. So you really need to imagine roses with ripe raspberries and dark chocolate. So it feels extremely romantic. I would even say teasy, but never too sweet. So it's kind of like a very grown up and extremely beautiful gourmand fragrance that feels like flirt in a bottle. So let me know what's your go-to night fragrance. Drop it below. I would say that this is going to be great if you have a special occasion like a date where you want to smell irresistible, because it lingers on skin and it is very noticeable throughout the whole time you wear it. So this is a hidden gem, and definitely give it a try, especially in February. If you're having like a romantic moment, it will suit it perfectly. And next we got March, so when the spring wants to arrive but the winter is still hanging around, I find that perfume like Mimosa and Cardamom by Jo Malone is just perfect for that in-between mood. So it's like powdery mimosa for Women's Day. It got that vibe of something a little bit more feminine, powdery, but warm tonka and cardamom keep it cozy. And let me know, what fragrances do you like to wear in March, because it's like the time when we are transitioning into the spring season. And is there anyone else like me craving flowers as soon as March hits? I find that this fragrance got really that balance of something warm for chilly days, but also that beautiful sunny powdery mimosa that's like the first arrival and symbol of the beginning of spring season, which is my favorite. So let's continue with April, my month, yay! And it is lilac time for me personally, because it blooms around my birthday, and this Love at First Sight by Une Nuit Nomade captures the fresh green lilac that blooms right on my birthday perfectly, because it smells intoxicating but romantic at the same time. It's not too much. It feels like sunshine after the rain and a little bit of magic for sure. This is a lighter fragrance that wears really casually. So let me know which flowers bloom around your birthday and if you like lilac perfumes, because they tend to fall under the radar. It's not necessarily the it flower, but I find that if you find a perfect fragrance with it, you will be really happy. And for me, that was Love at First Sight. Just like the name, this is a very beautiful fragrance that is very easy to enjoy. Next we got May, and everything is blooming during that time, and I'm obsessed with Baklava by Gallica Fragrances, because it's like that gourmand that feels very bright, like juicy cherries that I eat to the max. Like, I can't get enough of them. I just love cherries, ripe, delicious, juicy, but also, you know, when the acacia is blooming, oh my gosh, a touch of honey. This is never sticky, but just addictive if you happen to love gourmands. And also very beautiful, intense, blossoming flowers, like not even necessarily flowers, but blossoms on the tree. Seriously, this is like gourmand with good manners and truly floral, juicy character. Comment down below if you're team gourmand or team fresh this time of year. I would really love to know, because I noticed really gravitating towards sweeter fragrances as soon as it gets warmer, and now we are going into the summer season. So with June, vacation mood is on, and I find that this fragrance La Playa by Carner Barcelona is just perfect for this time, because it's like the beach day ever. Coconut, sunny vibes, and lush yellow flowers. It has that suntan lotion note in there mixed with sea breeziness, so everything is in harmony in here. Sun is shining, the sea breeze is refreshing, it's a little bit salty, it's sweet. Let me know what's your favorite summer getaway, and if you can imagine which fragrance will match it perfectly. For me, I've been wearing La Playa all summer long. There is also this note of pistachio that brings in nice texture. I really like La Playa, and if you enjoy yellow flowers, sunny vibes, and also that salty breeze, I think you will really enjoy it. I find July is that party time, and if you're going on an adventure or there is a special occasion, maybe you got invited to a pool party or you're going out in the evening and you just want attention, there is no other fragrance that will do the job better than Compliment by Maison Violet, and this name says wow, it all. So this is like a big white floral fragrance. It's a bomb loaded with jasmine, with tuberose, with orange blossom, and it turns heads everywhere you go. I promise you that this opulent fragrance is not only playful but also confidence boosting, and that's great if you want a fragrance that will last, especially in the summer heat. So I would love to know what's the most compliment perfume in your collection, and I would say that if you're looking for one, then go with Compliment, especially if you enjoy white floral fragrances, because you will get the best of that world in this composition. It's time to surf in August, and Wave Child by Room 1015 is my pick for this type of scenario. If you're really going with a fun fragrance that feels summery, that you want to be fresh but not too classy, this is actually an aquatic that is not a typical one of its kind, because it got watermelon that is really explosive in the opening, and also salty waves and fun fruity cocktail vibe. So it is really bold, you guys, but also juicy, and it feels like summer bottled up. So if you really like aquatics and want like a nice modern twist to this genre, I would highly recommend you this perfume that for me is perfect for the August time when it is really hot outside. So kind of want something that will cool me down, but I also like the fresh watery fruitiness coming out of it. But I'm wondering if you like aquatics or do you find them too sporty, because I'm pretty picky with those perfumes. That's why when I found Wave Child, I was so pleased with it. And if you're looking for a fragrance with that watery aquatic sensation that wouldn't be old-fashioned, then I would highly recommend you checking out Wave Child, because although it's on the fresher side, it is also pretty long-lasting and projects really well. That is important to know about this fragrance. It's a really bold, bright one that will get noticed for sure. And it is also very mood enchanting, because while I'm wearing it, just puts some smile on my face. It's my happy fragrance for the end of the summer, and it's actually one of my favorite seasons. I would say that spring comes first, then summer, and autumn, yeah, it's definitely that period when the weather changes, and so does our mood. But during September it's still pretty nice, and it's kind of like that harvesting time. So Sangria by Lorenzo Pazzalia feels perfectly because it's like fresh fruity with that citrus and grape notes, and it feels like sipping something that is sparkling on a late summer afternoon. It's really loaded with different ripe and beautiful, maybe even tart fruity notes. I wanted something bright with citruses, with fruits, with berries, and it bridges summer and fall perfectly. So let me know what's your favorite fruity note in perfume. Is it grape? Is it peach? Is it apple? Because this is like cocktail with everything, with a slightly boozy aftertaste. And as you might know, Lorenzo Pazzalia fragrances are pretty intense, so you'll get like decent performance out of that one. Now on to October, like I'm filming this video right now during this season that is pretty rainy, and I tend to crave something a little bit cozier during this period. So I chose Café Cabanel by Terre Cabanel because this fragrance is sort of gourmand that is on the darker side, which is perfect because it smells like sitting somewhere in the cafe wrapped into scarf, sipping espresso and watching leaves fall outside. There is a buttery and caramelized notes in here, so it got a little bit thicker texture, but it is spicy and creamy, very comforting without being too sweet. So I would say that this is a really grown up, not sweet gourmand that has a little bit of a bitterness that is not too sharp somewhere in the background. So this to me feels very cozy, and if you love sophisticated fragrances that feel elegant but you still want it to be, you know, like really warming and huggy, Café Cabanel is a really good choice. Give it a try and let me know what's your ultimate autumnal comforting fragrance. I would really like to know, because I start putting them out and just wrapping myself, creating some different combinations, because right now when it is raining, when it is really cold outside and I'm not really ready for sweater weather, there are some fragrances that really put me in a mood. So while we are talking about those perfumes, let's move into November, which is that time when it gets dark and busy. So I needed something rich and enveloping like Gold Spot by Sarah Baker, which is oud. I wanted something with this note because it's my favorite when it comes to the woody ones, but there are so many different types of oud perfumes out there, and I wanted something that would be smooth and addictive. This is buttery, balsamic, warm, but at the same time pretty aromatic with a nice orange blossom addition, and feels like cashmere blanket with an attitude, which is just like a masterpiece overall. If you're looking for the best oud of your life, I would say that this is a very universal fragrance that you can wear on a special occasion, wearing it dressed up, or you can wear it for yourself when you really want to feel grounded. And for me, that's essential during that time when I get you know, autumnal depression or something like that. There is something very reassuring about this fragrance that it will get better. And let me know if you enjoy oud during the colder season, or you can wear it all year round. But December is actually the reward for November, because that's like that festive season, and I wanted something cozy for this finale, and that's why I decided to talk about Jenny, which you guys know that is one of my most favorite gourmands on this planet. SORADORA perfected, very authentic, realistic gourmandish fragrance, because it smells like baking an apple pie with this caramelized nice crust, and sprinkling it with something like cinnamon, so there is spiciness in there, great texture. This is actually a vanilla fragrance in the dry down, but there are so many layers, it's never boring, kind of like decorating for Christmas, putting the lights on, so everything turns happier and you're full of excitement for the new year. This perfume will be like the perfect warm, spicy, not nostalgic but very modern scent that is extremely inviting, homey, and it's the scent of happiness for me personally. So vanillas are actually kind of aphrodisiacs, and if you're looking for one that would smell gourmandish, almost edible, but really well balanced, I would highly recommend you Jenny, because it gets such a great performance, beautiful sillage. This perfume is always noticeable, and I would like to know what's your ultimate holiday scent memory, and if you agree with my choices. I would really love if you could share some perfumes that you associate with certain months or seasons, and don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed. Of course, in the description box you can check out more information like discounts with which you can shop many of these perfumes and others, and let me know if you have any ideas for future content. Feel free to subscribe to my channel, follow me on social media. Stay tuned, smell good, we'll see you on this one really soon. Bye guys.